This is the demonstration of exercise that you're going to do at your workstation. We took it as a person who work at the computer as a sedentary work. This exercise we call it a computer strained exercise. So where you need to focus is at your posture, and I'm going to focus a lot more on the correcting of the posture or the breathing technique and focusing only on your torso area. Alright, the principle of the ABC, which is the abdominal, breathing and correct posture. So before you start the exercise, do that correction first, then the exercise will begin. Right. On the abdominal, you try to suck in your abdominal as best as possible. Move away a little bit away from the backrest. And then for the breathing, you just need to do a deep breathing exercise through your nose and exhale through your mouth. There you go. So, but while doing the breathing, you will lift your rib cage upright, and then as you exhale, the air will out, the body will stay in the right posture. So C is correcting posture, so you are correcting your posture right here. Right, we're going to start with the first exercise. The exercise we're going to first focus on the shoulder. Put the hands straight over the shoulder level in front, both hands. Right, you're going to start your finger out and grip, out and grip, out and grip. You want to do it at least for the 5 times, 10 repetition or 15 repetition. It depends on how long is your break. You want to break for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If you have a very short time to break, you might want to do only 1 or 2 movements at one or 2 repetition of one movement. Okay, put your hands down. The next thing you want to do is a stretch of wrist. We start with the right hand. Put your elbow straight, upright at 90 degrees, and stretch your arm, wrist upright. You're going to stretch your wrist up and hold that for a few seconds, and then you're going to take the wrist down and then stretch it and feel it, the pulling up your arm, and you're going to hold it for a few seconds. Then now you change to the left side of the hands. The same thing, you're going to start with the hands upright and feel the stretch at the bottom part of the arm, and you're going to change it to down stretch and feel the stretch at the part of the arm. Okay, cross your hand at the back of the neck and use the opposite hand to stretch the elbow towards your back, and then you're going to bring it down. After hold it a few seconds, you do it on the opposite side with the left hand and right hand to pull at the back of your neck. Keep the posture well while you're doing the hand stretching. Now put your hands down. Next thing, you're going to lace your finger together, and then you're going to stretch it forward and turn it around and pull as best as possible to the front, and you're going to stretch at the back of your upper part of the body. And hold that for a few seconds, then relax. Now next thing, you want to pull your shoulder up towards your chin, stretch it up, hold there for a few seconds and rest it down. If you do it for 3 times, for example, you're going to stretch it and hold, feel the stretch, and down, and 1 more, and rest. Next thing is you're going to lace your finger at the back of your neck. Right? You're going to stretch it out and then bring your shoulder blade down together. Gently, you're going to feel the stretch at upper back again. Hold for a few seconds and relax. Now we're going to focus at the neck area. After bending forward the whole day in front of the computer, then you want to put your head straight, and then you're going to tilt your head to the side. We're going to start with the right side. Imagine like you bring your ear towards the shoulder without move your shoulder up. So you stay with the shoulder with your posture. Stretch until you feel the pulling at the side of the neck, and then the face upright, face front, and then you go to the left side. Same thing, you're going to stretch at the opposite side. Feel the pulling of the muscle on the right side of the neck, and come back again. Face straight. The next thing you want to do is turning your head to the side. We call it a rotation movement. We do it on the right side. And you're going to feel a stretch at the front part of the neck. If you don't feel that much of pulling, sometimes you might use your hand and put around at the jaw area to stretch, to have a little bit of extra pulling. But if there's any pain, that you might not want to overstretch it. Now we continue to the left side and stretch and hold there for a few seconds and rest. Face straight. Next thing is the chin in exercise, where you need to bring your chin toward your chest and bend your neck down. Okay, this is where you stretch. You just bring the chin towards your chest as much as you can. Feel the stretch at the back of your neck and then face straight. Face up and rest. Okay, you might want to do it again. I'm going to repeat this again. Stretch in, chin in. Feel the pulling at the back of your neck and then bring your face up and straight. Now we are moving down towards the lower part, lower back area. While sitting, what best that you can do is stretching by putting your leg across, right? And you're going to make two hands and hold at your knee, right? It stretch at the part of your back and as well as at the buttock area. You're going to pull it towards the chest and then rotate your body toward the same side where your knee is bending. So you're going to stretch at the piriformis area and also at the lower part of your body. And lower back rotations and back straight. And now you're going to do it on the opposite side of the leg, which is on the left leg. Okay, put hands together at your knee, pull the knee towards your chest, and then rotate your body to the side. Very good. And you will feel at your buttock and as well as the lower back. And rest. Breathe in and relax. This time around, the exercise is about strengthening, where you actually do some workout at your workstations. It's a combination of stretching and also the contraction of the muscle, where we call it a strengthening exercise. Okay, the first thing that he needs to do is doing a bicep curl. So put your hand by your side and then you bend your elbows towards your shoulder and put it down at the side of the body again. You're going to do it about 5 times. And 3 and 4 and 5. Alright. If you have dumbbells as an optional, you keep in the office, or you have anything that you can carry around which is not heavy, the recommendation is less than is about 1 or 2 kilograms of weight for you to carry during this exercise. You can do that. The next thing you want to do is the hands out, spread it out and down. Spread it out and down, spread it out and down, and after several times of doing it, right, and bend your elbow, put it at the level of your shoulder, push it upright and bring it down to the shoulder level, and push it upright and bring it down towards the shoulder level. And this is when you want to combine with the lower part of your body. You can do alternate leg raise, bending, and raise your legs up as the hands down. Rest your leg alternately. Raise the legs up when your hands is up to the air, and rest it down when you bend your your elbow towards the shoulder. You will do alternately. Like as I say, you can do it at repetition of 5, 10 or 15s. Right, rest down. In between our exercise, don't forget about breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is the abdominal exercise. So you might want to move in front a bit at the tip of the chair. Right, and give some space at the back of the chair. Lean your back slightly without touching the backrest. To stabilize yourself, you want to hold at the side of the chair. There you go. Put your knee together with the knee still bending. Raise both legs up and put it down on the floor. So here, please continue. We do for 5 times. And here where you're going to work at the lower part of the abdominal. It's a very strong key area for the posture, and we call it as a core muscles area. Alright, there you go. And rest. The next thing, you're going to put your hand at the back of your head, and then you're going to do a side flexion. Bend your back to the side. Alright, and feel it until you feel some stretch at the side here. Upright, and go to the opposite side. Feel the stretch the opposite side and upright. The next thing you want to do is the turning. You're going to turn your back and back to the front and turn the opposite side. And if you want to make some cardio strengthening, cardio exercise and also strengthening, you may turn the same side of the turning. You may raise this leg up, and then you're going to put it down, and then go up here, upright, and then raise this leg up and down. The last exercise is about the lower back. The lower back stretching. You're going to move your back front, okay, and you're going to make some rotations, and you're going to return back to the upright position. So what you need to do is open up your leg sufficient enough for you to stretch. Stretch your arm, okay, bend forward, bend from the hip, not from the lower back or the spine, and then turn your body to the side and stretch. Now you come back to here, and then you go to the opposite side, forward and stretch. So you allow some rotation of the spine and of the upper part of the body right here, and come back and upright. Breathe in and relax. The more important part about the exercise is the way you breathe. Breathing throughout the exercise. Do not hold your breath while you're doing the movement. Inhale as you're going to start the movement, and exhale while you produce the movement.